back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full day of eating, or what I eat in the day video, which is something that has been requested quite a bit. So I am currently reverse dieting, so I'm about 5.5 weeks post-comp, and that means that my calories have slowly been increasing and my cardio has been decreasing. So at the moment my steps are down to 10,000 a day and they were at 17.5. And my calories are just over 2,000, so about 2,040, which is amazing because my calories had gotten down to about 1,400 towards the end of prep. So we've been quite aggressive in the reverse dieting phase and increased them back up quite quickly. This week was the first week that I didn't have an increase in my calories because my weight was fluctuating quite a lot, like it was up like 3 kilos. But that was just for hormonal reasons. So I ended up getting my period, which is amazing because I lost that 4 or 5 weeks before comp. So it, yeah, I just didn't get it, which is quite common in comp prep when you're dieting. Obviously, if your body fat gets quite low and your body's stressed, then it's not going to want to reproduce, because how is it supposed to carry a baby? So basically you lose your period. But with increasing my calories, reducing my stress, it's come back, which is amazing. So because there were so much fluctuations in my weight and we didn't really know what was happening in my last check-in on Saturday, we decided to just keep my calories the same this week and let my body sort of stabilize, which it has. It's now Wednesday and my weight is back down to 63.3, which is only 1.1 kilos above stage weight, which is absolutely incredible. Like, I'm really stoked with how this reverse diet is going so far. Usually I work 9 till 5 and I train in the morning at about 6 a.m. and then go straight to work from there. But I'm actually on holidays at the moment for the next 2 weeks, so my day today is going to look a little bit different. I'll definitely do another full day of eating at work, so that you can get a bit of an idea of how it changes. So I always start my day though with a warm water and lemon juice. And then after this, I'll have sort of another little mix of things that I make, which is just to help with digestion and gut health. So I have another 300 mils of water with a little bit of Metamucil, 20 mils of apple cider vinegar, and just a little bit, 10 grams of glutamine. So I'll have that, and then I will have my first meal, which will be my pre-workout meal. I'm going to go train legs today. My hamstring is still a bit injured, so I'm not going to push it too hard, but I'll just do what I can. So I'll take you along. So I'm just going to make meal one. Meal one is going to be my pre-workout meal. I'm training legs today, so usually before a workout I would have something that's high in carbs, low in fat, and with a little bit of protein. So pretty much since these have come out, I have been craving them. I have some hot cross buns. I have been wanting them for absolutely weeks now, and this is my first time having them since they've come out and since post-comp, so I'm super excited. I've literally been wanting them for weeks, but I thought I would wait until my calories were a bit higher, because they are quite carb dense. So for one bun, it has 7 grams of protein, 2.4 fat, and 37 carb. Only 5.3 grams of sugar, which actually surprises me. I thought that it would be a lot more. But I'm gonna have 2 of these. and you can't have a hot cross bun without some butter, so I'm going to have some of this light butter, which only has 2 grams of fat for a 5 gram serve, and I'm going to have 2 serves. So I'll make that up and I'll show you when it's done. I actually forgot how amazing these taste. Oh my god. I put them back in the stove so that the butter could melt. And they're so good. Perfect pre-workout meal. I'm gonna finish this, take some pre-workout, and then we're gonna go train. So I finished eating my hot cross buns. They were delicious. Unfortunately though, like, I'm still hungry. That's the thing, I guess, with eating calorie dense foods. Like, they're small, you eat it quickly, and then you still feel hungry like not long later. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the gym a bit later and have another meal before then. I'm not sure. But they were so good and so worth it. This is one of the reasons why I was waiting until my calories were higher before I increased them. Before I had my hot cross buns, because I knew that they're not really filling. But yeah, so we'll see what happens next. So, slight change of plans. I was going to go to the gym after I finished my hot cross buns, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm a little bit hungrier than usual, and yeah, I don't know, it's cold, my leg is aching, like my hamstring, so I don't really want to go train legs, which doesn't help. And I guess I'm someone who, like, I need to stick to the plan and the program. So I have a gym program that my coach makes, and it's all in a spreadsheet. I know exactly what I need to do, and I hate not sticking to the plan. Like, it's probably a bit of an issue. Like, I need to follow it to the T. And I think that's it. Like, if I can't give it my best, then I just feel really unmotivated and like I don't want to train. So I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to read a book. The book I'm currently reading at the moment is the Anxiety Toolkit. I don't really get that much anxiety. I do get a little bit of sort of social anxiety, but it's a lot better than it used to be. But I'm more reading it for a lot of the young people that I work with, because it's a CBT based approach, and it's got lots of strategies in it that I'm hoping I can teach to my clients who come to me with anxiety problems. So yeah, I'll do this, see how I feel. Maybe I'll just have another meal, take some pre-workout, and then go give the leg session the best that I can, because that's all I can do for today, I guess. just going to train now. I always have a scoop of pre-workout usually before I train, or a coffee, but today I'm feeling like I need much more than a coffee, so I'm gonna have the All Black Everything pre-workout in cherry cola and mix it in about 400 mils of water, because I find if I have it in 300 then I get really bad flushing and tingles and shit, which it's like pro versus con. Like, I find this the best pre-workout. I get the best pump, the best mental focus, and it literally feels good for like 2 hours, and I don't get that crash or dump after, which is amazing. So it's worth taking, even though I sometimes get the flushing. So this is the cherry cola flavor, which I absolutely love, but the red energy flavor, it's like a Red Bull, that one's also really delicious as well. So I just finished up training, so it's time to go home and eat. I was supposed to train quads and glutes today, but my hamstrings been playing up. And then I trained upper body yesterday, so I didn't really want to hit that today. And then I didn't want to have a rest day, so I kind of just did what I felt like. I really lost motivation today to train, so I did just do what I really felt like doing. So I started off by doing some cleans. My goal is to get to 60 kilos. The most that I've gotten to is 57.5. So I did 50 today for 2 singles, which was good. So hopefully I can keep increasing that. Okay, so my next meal is just going to be 250 grams of the charisma potatoes air fried and 200 grams of this salt and pepper squid from Coles. Oh, it is actually amazing, and the macros are incredible. So for a 100 gram serve, it's got 0.6 fat, 10.8 protein, and 9.3 carbs. I just popped this in the air fryer as well. Obviously, it's not like deep fried salt and pepper squid, but it is still pretty amazing. And I'll probably also add in some cucumber, tomato, and maybe some spinach if we've got some for macros. I don't actually track those into my macros. I just sort of have them if I feel like it, because they're pretty much no calories anyway. So yeah, that'll be my next meal, which will be my post-workout meal. So while that's cooking, I'm also going to have a protein bar. This one's from the Bar Counter, Chocolate Mint Crunch. I have these quite a bit. The macros are there. I like them because they're lower in fat, which is good, and they're not stacked with protein. I don't have any problems hitting my protein, so these are good. The other ones that I like that they have, can't remember what they are. These are the low carb kind of range, but there's another one where the label's purple, and they actually give you the full carb count, whereas these just kind of give you the trace carbs. So I'll explain a bit later how I factor that into my macros. Alright, so this is all done. So I've just got the 200 grams of the salt and pepper squid, 250 grams of spudlight, some tomato, cucumber, and then I'll also add some no added sugar tomato sauce, and we are done. So my next meal is super quick and easy. I'm just going to have 100 grams of asparagus, 1 basmati rice cup, and this, which is from Woolworths. It's beef bulgogi, and it is absolutely incredible. So the macros for that, for 125 grams serve, is 25 protein, 7.2 fat, and 8.9 carb, and it tastes phenomenal. Okay, so my final meal for the day is this Yopo yogurt that I would have had as a snack with my protein bar, but I didn't have it earlier, so I'll have that now. And just one of these ice creams that I found at Coles. They were super cheap. They were only $4, and they are actually amazing. The macros are pretty good as well. They've only got 12.7 grams of fat and only 25 carbs, and they're absolutely delicious. Alright, so that was my full day of eating. I track everything in my FitnessPal. So I always make sure that I'm hitting my calories, and I hit my proteins first, then my fats, and then my carbs. So basically, if I have macronutrients left, but I've hit my calories, I always make sure I've hit the protein and fats and then leave the carbs, if that makes sense. So I always make sure that I've hit my protein, my fats, and then carbs. So sometimes there might be like 15 to 20 carbs left, and that accounts for the things that have sugar alcohols in them or are just not calculated properly. I'd rather make sure that I've hit my protein and fats because they're a lot more important than carbs. So that's just the way that I do it. Some people will track their macros down to the T, but then sometimes that's going to put them over into the negatives in calories, maybe like 50 or so, which yeah, it means you're just going over, so it's not worth it. Although in saying that, there are some things that I haven't been tracking in my off season, so I don't track things like the sugar-free maple syrup or cucumber or baby spinach, things like that, because they have pretty much no calories at all. And this is my off season. If I was putting on rapid amounts of weight and couldn't work out why, then I would definitely start tracking those things. But for me and where I'm at the moment, I don't need to worry about that. So I haven't been. I guess it's all about just finding that balance again. But yeah, so that's how I track everything.